let us learn more about the exception handling. So first thing I will explain you about throw. See, already we have seen this example. In that I was throwing. So I was throwing 1. So means I was throwing integer value. So I can throw an integer value. Yes. I want to throw double value. Can I throw like this 1.5? Yes, you can throw double value also. I want to throw float value. So this is a float literal, otherwise it's a double literal, right? If f is not there. Can I throw float? Yes, I can throw float. Can I throw a character value? Yes, you can throw anything. So you can throw any type of data. Or can I throw any string? Like div by 0. So in short, I am writing a message itself I am sending. Yes, you can throw anything. You can throw a string also, integer also, character also, float also, double also. Now, can I write my own class, like say my exception, and can I throw this class? There is nothing in this one, okay, just empty class. Yes, you can throw an object of my exception. You can throw your own class also. Now, one more thing here. If you are throwing your own class exception, then better extend it from class, built-in class of C++, built-in class of C++, that is exception. There is a built-in class in C++ that is exception, and you can inherit your class from that one. That's not mandatory. If you want, you can do that. If you're doing this, then it is like you are following some hierarchy. So if you are familiar with Java, it will be more similar to Java. Or without that also you can do it. So you can give any name to the class and need not inherit from exception. If you want, you can inherit. And after inheriting, do I have to override anything? Like I'm again using about Java. In Java, we implement override a toString method. So here we can override one method, that is inside public I have to write. Okay. So character pointer what? This is a method. So I will just extend this one. So here inside this method I will say return my exception. So there is a little space here. So hope it's not congested. You are able to read it. So I have written my own class inheriting from exception, and if I want to override, I can override one method called what. Okay. So I'll remove this, make it simple once again when I write the code and show you. Now back to, so let us complete this one. See, you can throw anything. You can throw an integer, float, string, character. Even you can throw an object of your class, or even you can throw an object of this exception class. Anything you can throw. Then one last thing. When a function is throwing, you can declare that this function throws something. For example, you can write like this. It throw. So this function is declaring that it throws some exception. This is optional in C++. Whether you want to write or not, it's up to you. And here also keyword throw, and here also keyword throw. If you know about Java, there we write throws, but here we write just throw. Same keyword. In Java, when we are throwing, we say throw, and new we use. And here we write throws. But here in C++, here also throw, and there also throw, and in bracket you can write on the exception name. If it is not my exception, if you are throwing an integer value, then here you can write int. So whatever the type of value it is throwing, you can mention that in the bracket. And if there are more values, you can give commas and you can mention them. So it's not mandatory. If you like, you can use it. It's up to you. Mostly the features of C++ are such that if you want, do it, don't want, don't do it. So you can make your program better. Suppose I wrote this function and you are using the function. So if you are looking at a signature, you can understand that this function may be throwing some exception. So I should try to catch it. This is a message to you. That's all about throwing. Let us look at the things quickly once again. I can throw integer value, float value, character value, or a string, or even I can throw an exception of class. I can write any class and I can say throw that class name, or even I can throw a built-in class exception. And if I am throwing an exception, then I can write, if I want, if it is integer, I can write integer there. If it's class name, I can write on class name there. Then at last thing, if I write empty bracket, this means that this function doesn't throw any exception. That is the meaning. The meaning is this function doesn't throw any exception, but clearly it is throwing some exception. So when you can use that one, if the function is not throwing any exception, then you can write that one. If it is empty, means the function doesn't throw any exception. So that's it. Then next video I will talk about try catches, right? This I have explained you about throw part. Then let us look at try catches.